I was up this morning at 5:21. It was my intention anyway to go carp fishing, which is what I'm doing right now, just cast out, making the first cup of tea of the day. But at 5:21 I didn't set an alarm. I thought I'll just get up when I do and I'll go, which is usually about that time anyway. But my dog started poking me and prodding me, and he kept on. I knew what he wanted. He needed the garden. So I took him downstairs, went out, did his stuff, went back to bed, jumped into my place, and that's where I left him when I departed home for this particular carp session. I don't mind being woken by the dog, actually. We always put him out last thing at night, but like us, sometimes they need to get up as well, don't they, during the night. And he is house trained. He was easy to train as far as the house was concerned, so no problem whatsoever. It was my intention anyway to do 2 carp sessions on the bounce. Well, my carp challenge yesterday was successful, so as they say, no pressure today. Not that I ever feel like that anyway. As far as I'm concerned, whatever the species, the venue, however easy or hard, inverted commas for those words, the potential sessions may be, ultimately the bottom line is pleasure, because that's what fishing is all about, isn't it? Well, I'm watching the rods, no sign of movement on the pool just yet, but I'm hopeful as always. In the meantime, that first cuppa, always nice, isn't it? I was just thinking how slow it's been, and I was going to do a recording to that effect, and then suddenly the rod came alive. Well, one of them, fishing 2 here today, as you do when you do this type of carp fishing. The fish raced off like an express train. I've managed to halt it. Doesn't mean to say it's a monster, of course, because it's that initial energy, isn't it? But the tide has turned, and as long as the hook is intact, I should get this one on the bank, and I'll be back in due course. I've netted it. I'm going to get this on the unhooking mat now, get the hook out, and I'll be back to pose with what looks like a very nice, beautiful looking mirror carp. Now that it's on the bank, it is indeed a stunner. As far as looks are concerned, it's a double as well. Definitely happy and thrilled with this mirror that I've caught today. It's been very quiet, as I've said, but he who perseveres to the end will catch a carp. Happy St. George's Day. Two carp sessions in consecutive days and 2 doubles. And although this one was the smaller of the 2, it certainly looked the better, didn't it? And especially as far as carp are concerned, I think there's a lot of aesthetics about them, isn't there? Anyway, thank you to Roy and Steve and Clive, Amanda and Chris for the birthday greetings in the guest book on my website. And finally, it's April the 23rd. Happy St. George's Day to all of you, especially those who are English.